They list me at 6'10", 290. Yeah, I love my size. I mean, God gave it to me for a reason, so I'm going to have to use it.
That was Steve McElvene talking to our cameras in September of 2012. Physically, he was simply hard to miss on the football field or the basketball court, but unfortunately, the New Haven grad is gone too soon. McElvene passing away suddenly today at his family's home in New Haven. He collapsed around 11 o'clock, the Allen County coroner listing his time of death at 11:19. Former coach told me today an enlarged heart is the suspected cause, but the coroner says it won't be releasing autopsy results until tonight. Big Steve, as he was known, had just finished his freshman season with the Dayton Flyers. He set a school record for blocks in a season. His former coach, Bruce Stevens, says he was just scratching the surface as a player and could have ended up playing professionally either overseas or in the NBA. Steve dropping 60 pounds from the time he graduated at New Haven until stepping foot on the court at Dayton. Steve McElvene was just 20 years old. And few people know him as well as the man sitting to my left, V.J. Beecham, former New Haven teammate, of course, just finished your junior season playing for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And we were talking earlier, what was your reaction when you heard the news? Because you really just talked to Steve yesterday.
Yeah, I just played with Steve last night and the night before. So when I found out today, I didn't believe it. You know, I had to make sure for multiple people that it was true. And, you know, even now, it still hasn't really hit me yet. And watching those highlights, it just, man, like Coach said, he was just scratching the surface, not only on the court, but off the court. And I was so proud of his growth.
What's been the reaction? Because that was a really tight New Haven team with Al Gooden and Bruce Stevens and Jordan Hogan, you guys. You guys were a real family out there. What's been the reaction from your friends about Steve's passing?
It's been tough on all of us. You know, I've talked to all of those guys and talked to Coach Stevens and Coach Al. And, you know, just feel bad for his family because, like you said, he just was scratching the surface. And as big of a guy he was and as good of a player he was an even better person. And, you know, just personality and the energy that he brought every day.
Yeah, what you don't see in those highlights is the smile, I think, that he brought. Is that one of the things you're going to remember the most? And what do you hope people do remember about Steve McElvene, the player and the person?
Yeah, you never saw Steve without a smile on his face, except for when he was in foul trouble. But other than that, man, he just was a great guy. He was one of my biggest supporters, even when I wasn't doing so hot at Notre Dame. And, you know, I told him he was up next. I truly believed that he was going to be the next to make a name for himself, coming from Fort Wayne, and I was just really excited about his future. But just the growth that he made, you know, as a young man, I can't speak to it enough.
Briefly, if there was one word you could sum up Steve in, what would it be?
Big. Everything, you know, everything as far as his personality, big guy, big smile, big future. It just, man, you know, it sucks to see someone go so young, but, you know, God always has a plan. So.
All right. Thank you very much, VJ. I know it's been a trying day for you, your friends, and your family. We appreciate the time, and we'll be right back.